Alright, last time on Ralkalam, our creatures decided to help out one of Zeke's many brothers named Dodge at a broken news station. While dealing with some more Relden raiders, they were joined promptly by one additional creature named Faye, who promptly helped them, and after aiding them, decided to join them. Afterwards, they headed further north, helping two more creatures, one being a holy Asmar that she did not realize she had powers quite yet, and a wild clown that did not know his own name, so they dubbed him the Jester for now. Meanwhile...
You're welcome.
I was going to say, I was confused. I didn't know if he actually said clown.
Yes, a wild clown. Meanwhile, they brought back Faye with them to the base, and while they were discussing things, the base was getting busy with its own situations, like Sam falling off and breaking one of his wings, or injuring at the very least, and young Tim gaining wolf powers. Things like that, just happening in the background while our party were conversing. Meanwhile, at the end of it, after gaining a new television set, they were made aware that their little escapades in the capital are now well known, at least in television terms. So, now that they're being called superheroes, will that change how creatures are seen? Let us find out on this episode, or part of whatever you call these things. And for the sake of...
We've been televised?
Yes.
Oh boy,
Yep.
I can't wait for us to meet our in-universe J. Jonah Jameson.
So, for the sake of simplicity, I'll say for your character, Kit, I'll say that you were in the background fighting, because the last episode was a fighting part, so you were in the background holding off some raiders, did so successfully, and made your way back. And I'll say...
And getting cheesesteak.
And I'll say on the... way back, it's probably around 8 or like late in the night, like 8 around or 9 or later in the night. And I'll move characters where they currently are.
Let's see.
Dragon Guy is with Bird Boy?
Yes, things have happened last session that'll prompt any discussions. If you want to talk to any individuals, you know that the ones that are marked are, well, the ones I've been given, and the icons in the table room are the main ones that I don't have pictures for yet, but I'll deal with that later.
Again, if you just tell me what they look like, I can send you some later, obviously.
Yeah, I'll just DM you.
Okay.
Anyway. So it is later in the evening, so what are you guys up to currently? I know you were discussing something, but it was kind of in the back of my head what you guys were discussing, so I'll let you pick up wherever you want.
I'll say Fleetwood is going to be thrilled that he's kind of playing around with magic right now, and he's just going to be kind of messing around with his minor illusion, just kind of practicing it.
Okay, this is going to be a dumb question. Did we level up last session?
Yes, you're level 3.
Yes.
Okay. I wish you told me that before.
Sorry. It was a pretty busy week. I was watching a lot of movies, so I did not have a lot of time to, unfortunately...
Well, I just need to get my subclass, and that's it. Which I'm getting totem.
And apologize if you hear any noise in my background. I can't control that, so...
I am going to be extra tank. Oh my god, I forgot that I get this ability and freaking...
You hear that, Theo? By using my magic, I can make it sound like there's stuff in the background.
Hey folks, I forgot that I also technically get magic. I get the ability to cast... I get the ability to cast Beast Sense and speak with animals.
Is that some kind of folk music?
I don't know. I just set my magic to Radio 1.
Oh, it's only as rituals. So I can cast
HDMI 1
time.
Hold on, let's see if I can turn that
High
on.
definition magical input.
Don't be afraid to vamp, everyone.
That is not how it works.
No, I didn't. I'm not that character. My player has a different character. That would vamp. That's not this one.
Theo, you never told me this was so easy. I mean, look, you just waggle your fingers and things happen.
It is more complicated than that.
Yes, I must agree, magic is quite complex.
It takes years of study in order to understand the intricacies of spell weaving.
Yes. Takes countless hours of practice.
Hey,
Or
wait,
you
I
just
did-
need to
Just
somehow
10
get
minutes
lucky.
based on Fleetwood.
Oh.
Well, some lucky few are born with it in their blood. Perhaps this is one of those cases.
Look,
My mother always said that anyone could potentially pick up magic, even if they don't know it yet.
Fuck, did I? Yes, I did. I fucked up my character sheet. Shit!
Rip.
Fleetwood will use minor image.
God fucking damn it. I accidentally sent my character back to level 1.
Rip.
Get yourself leveled up.
Oof.
I
Oh
got
no!
the-
Oh no! It'll take 10 extra seconds. Yes.
Okay, so taking the average on that, which means it's 6 plus 2, 20.
What's Fleetwood doing?
Fleetwood is going to use minor image to make the meme of the old guy shrugging,
Oh my god.
and it'll just say down below, "Guess I'll just do magic then." It's
He's a degenerate.
It's called a it's called a meme. Thank God they survived the internet wars of ancient time.
The hell's the internet?
The detective Nakamura looks pensive off into the distance. The meme wars.
I don't understand.
That's 6,
Then again, we don't have much technology in my village, so
26. Or no, wait, I think I had 30 HP. Yeah, I remember I had 30 HP last time. So with this new one, that is-
territory, Fleetwood.
Oh my god. I have 46 HP now.
Okay.
Hold on. You want to? I learned this other really great trick. You ready for this? Fleetwood is going to. Is there like a little cup or something that he can grab?
Sure, there's like that table there, so you can grab a cup there.
There's like a Dixie cup or something. He's gonna grab the Dixie cup and like look at all of you like, all right, I figured this out. Watch this. He's gonna put the cup down on the ground, take a couple steps back, and he's gonna cast True Strike on the cup.
well, you have to make an attack next.
What? Hold on. I'm gonna hit that cup.
You still miss. What's the
You're gonna
armor class of the cup, Rabbit? Tom?
I'll just give it like a low DC. Just roll.
Saying it's 10.
Ah,
'cause it's small.
17.
Dang it.
Yeah, that hits.
You see that?
I saw it sparkle briefly, yes.
Took you an entire 12 seconds, which by my estimation would
Si-
have allowed you to
6
just blast it
seconds.
twice. But
Technically less, since it was a standard action.
Well, yes, but then you had to actually bring your crossbow up and aim it, which took another 6 seconds.
But imagine if I was so paranoid that I always had that on the ready.
I can imagine it being not terribly helpful.
This is gonna be the greatest spell ever. I will be amazing at pinball!
I also just...
I don't know if it works like that.
I actually learned something about 5e.
Mm.
That was apparently misinformation to me for years. Action surge does not cost a bonus action.
Meow.
Already talked about that.
Oh, sorry, didn't. No.
Yeah.
What's it?
Dragon. I don't know because I've tried to convince you of that before, and you refused to listen to me.
Oh. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Theodore also aimed.
It was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
With a bolt through it now.
Pew pew.
He, I don't know, hits it both times, I guess.
Wants to launch it,
Why
and then
could have
second to launch it
perhaps hit
won't
it
get in
twice.
there.
I don't think there's anything
Oh,
left
look
of
at
the
that.
cup now.
Hey! Glasses are hard to come by.
Oh, I thought I got
It's a Dixie cup.
It's plastic.
It's a paper cup.
Oh, the paper cup? Okay.
Yeah.
They're a dime a dozen.
It's like burning away from the Eldritch Blast.
Well, it's
got
force
annihilated.
damage, which is technically like a tentacle.
It rendered
blast
it
with
from
Theodore.
existence.
It's very flat now.
I hope.
Like this tendril of darkness slapped it into the ground twice.
Just like, no.
And then like it sort of solidifies and like you can see it coming out of his sleeve and sort of wrapping around his arm, and it like peels the cup off of the ground and then tosses it into the garbage can. It's just this tentacle coming off of his arm before slurping back in under his sleeve.
Oh god,
that-
you do Augur of Abretus from Bloodborne.
it
Oh
It
lord.
definitely looks like that, but just one and black.
What was that?
Ah, Batterhorn! Where were you, bud?
A simple
I was in the back
mage
foot.
hand.
Oh yeah, weren't you dealing with like 5 guys that were trying to dogpile you with plastic spoons?
Yes, very well done on keeping the extras at bay.
Wait, Batterhorn, this is Faye. Faye, this is Moo Batterhorn.
I thought my name was Soleas. Have I been wrong this entire time?
A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Batterhorn.
I put your hand in my arm, though, for your size. Your entire arm fits in my hand, and I give you a hard squeeze. Alright, nice to meet ya.
Confused Pokemon eye look. So please don't do that. Stepping away.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes I don't know my own strength.
I can see that. Trying to mat down her frizzle.
Well, to the rest of you guys, Zeke steps forward and to Faye, that would be the leader of the group, says, well, he got popularized on TV, so it's only a matter of time before things get a little bit more interesting, even in the slums. Things tend to pass down here eventually, so this whole creature business, let's just say we're gonna have to pick up the pace, so good thing you're all practicing, or I guess that's what you were doing.
Pick up the pace. We've already potentially integrated an entire city into the group. Not to mention bringing in, at least half a dozen others.
I feel like we've recruited
2 days?
incredibly large amount of people.
Well, I was more worried about the creatures still in the capital if things do turn out badly there specifically.
Perhaps that is where we should be focusing our efforts.
We need to return to the capital then?
Well, that's going to be a tricky, considering.
Yes, I'm not sure how many times I can get this lot through the doors, especially
I'll have
with
to be disguised.
this one with a defective disguise. Gestures to Batterhorn.
Right, it's not defected, it's broken.
Yes, how astute. So, do you folks have a replacement, perhaps, or maybe a contact who can repair such technology?
I'm fine going like this.
Well, the problem is that getting a replacement, we're gonna have to sneak literally back into the capital. It's probably the only place we're gonna find such technology.
Wonderful.
And he just borrow mine?
Brilliant contradiction. No, his wrists are far too thick, unfortunately. We already tried that.
Yeah,
can't we slip it over one of his horns?
Ooh.
Sadly those watches ain't attuned.
Hold on, let me think.
Can't we just add like a strap of leather to one of ours?
No, apparently they're very particular. I assure you, we were stranded in the capital with an enormous bull man. We tried just about everything.
Rubs her chin. If only I had my supplies on me for weaving, I'd be able to manufacture something quick. Or my carving. Doubt my carving tools would work. We need something wooden to work on.
There might be a way, but it's still gonna require a bit of stealthing on your guys' part.
That would be much easier if one of our number wasn't currently only able to appear as a giant Red Bull.
Now, I know this is a crazy solution, but maybe some of you can go down in the sewers and see if you can get through the capital that way and have the lot of you head up top and meet up somewhere.
So splitting the group and fighting and conquering?
Glad to know that I'm not eligible for the sewer group, considering I'm the only one who can get us through the doors.
Something like this.
I agree.
You're gonna have to go to the sewers.
I agree with Silver on this one. I doubt it'd be that easy. Dragon's typing in chat.
Unless if y'all have a contact on the other side.
Well,
I do have a number of contacts myself, though I'm unsure how useful they'd be to this particular group.
Question. As I look at Faye.
Yes?
You said that you can make stuff with the tools you have.
I have woodcarver's tools. Anything out of wood I can whittle, but it'll take a couple hours.
Could you make some sort of pole or something to allow me to grip something?
Like a makeshift scythe or like climbing gear?
He pulls out the sewer crate and slams it down and just drops it down. Like some sort of handle for this.
Scratches the back of her head. I mean, if you're looking for the equivalency of squints, a blunt battle axe, sure.
No. This is going to be a shield.
rubs her chin again.
Or not sewer grate, but manhole cover.
Yeah, same difference. I would have to get some suitable materials. I don't have anything with me at the moment. But I suppose I could attempt to craft something. If this won't work, I can certainly potentially carve one out of some bark.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And hardwood, if we come across some.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because I really want to give him the shields because he only has a 14 AC.
I'll see what I can do with the materials that we come across. As of right now, I don't have much of anything. I just got whatever I got on me.
Fleetwood just had an idea. He will... Oh, God. Hold on. Has anyone ever read Sherlock Holmes?
Of course.
Raises her hand.
Solly raises his hand and lowers it.
Fleetwood will run into... Do they have like a guest room or something?
There seems to be quite a few empty rooms still, in this space in particular.
Is there a big bed sheet that he can take?
It's probably like a bed sheet,
Fuck,
like an average-sized one anyway.
Fleetwood will rip this bed sheet off the bed, come running back in. Hold on. Batterhorn, come on. Bend down for me.
Okay.
He is going to kind of throw the bed sheet around his shoulders, kind of like a Roman toga or a cloak.
No!
And he is going to climb up onto his shoulders.
Fuck! I'm
What
sorry.
happened?
You ready for this?
When my fucking character sheet reset, it reset all the items.
Oh.
I don't think you got too much.
I just don't remember. I know I have it. I had a tarp, and I know I had the sewer cover.
Yes.
I think that was about it as well.
Thought I had one more thing.
Fleetwood, since you went back through the hallways, why don't you roll an active perception?
Perception.
But it also reset in my money. I don't remember how much I goddamn had.
10.
Yeah, I would say that even with a 10, you would have noticed that the little girl known as Deanna, the swearing girl, is gone, at least.
At least it's going to be a little quieter and less sweary around here. But yeah, as Fleetwood kind of climbs up onto his shoulders... Hold on. Ah, God. I'm just like Merlin. Alright, you ready for this? Smoke on the water. Minor illusion. Around himself. Around Batterhorn's head. And he will...
I think we already did that. I think that was what Theodore was doing, but he had to constantly concentrate on it.
That's why you're gonna...
There's a silent image, which is rather larger.
Oh.
That's why I'm riding on your shoulders. And he pats you. And he will cast this illusion of your head looking like a normal person and Fleetwood looking like a turban. Like a giant turban.
That's amazing!
Okay, that's really cool, and I don't mean to discourage that. But there is one small problem.
Stationary?
The rest of my body, I have fur and shit like that.
It does say 5 foot cube.
Yeah.
Which
And technically,
I'm occupying his space.
Yeah, Soleas is 6'10".
yeah,
Then-
We're doing by token size, buddy.
Then we'll get you.
Okay.
We'll get you gloves. You will be a gentleman. Saying that, Fleetwood adjusts his illusion to look like a top hat.
Yeah.
Wait.
Storm.
You're doing this. Storm. Sorry. Fucking Christ.
Oh, hold on.
So, Storm.
1,
Since
2,
you're doing,
3.
since you're doing this to Sully and saying that he's a gentleman, you should have made it putting on the Ritz.
Oh no! Smoke on the water is what it is.
Okay.
Let me check Faye's gear and see if there's anything I can.
There's actually like a
Two.
small tear coming down the top hat. You hear him. It's just like Gandalf.
Yeah, I don't really have much I can use to help right now.
That's right, I have Thieves' Souls.
Oh wait, Tom, you said it was like 8 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Okay, then this would. I mean, unless we got nothing else to do for the day.
Well, it is evening, and I am quite exhausted. I certainly don't plan on going anywhere in the middle of the night.
I mean, above game, did you waste any spell slots?
No.
Okay, I had about 15.
I've just been using.
Irrelevant. I'm going to sleep.
And I just learned how to do the little flippity flashies.
Oh right, yeah.
Even
If this is still
morning.
if this is still the same day, then yeah, I would have like one spell slot be burned as well. So,
Okay, so apparently it doesn't have my background items.
well, it seems like most of us are in agreements for at least getting 8 hours of sleep.
I think I might be up a little later. And Fleetwood's still kind of playing around with his cantrips.
Fine. Fine by me. I won't stop you.
Right, so is everyone gonna head for the
Yeah.
nights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I set this time for a specific reason, and that's because last time I did have a night thing set for Venom, but now that he has a new character, I had to create a new little night thing for him. Because I did everyone else, so Venom, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
Let's see, where did I put my notes for this? Oh, there it is. Okay, so, as everyone else is sleeping, Venom, your character Faye, you find yourself suddenly, as you're sleeping, in a deep forest. And you don't recognize this particular forest, but there does seem to be a winding path of sorts that leads in a general direction. What do you do?
Faye will cautiously look at it at first, then start following it at a moderate pace.
As you continue down this path, you find yourself amidst a large-looking temple, and before the temple there seems to be some sort of totem pole. There seems to be 3 animals on this structure. On the lowest end of the structure is a bear, and on top of the bear seems to be a fox, and on top of the fox seems to be a bird. And as you make your way to the temple What do you do? Or do you want to look at anything else?
I'll examine the totem pole, like seeing the different animalistic variants.
Roll a nature, history, check whatever is higher.
History is +2. Nature is also +2. Let's do history. 20.
Nice. So, putting together really quickly, you figure the bear's probably some symbol of strength, the fox is probably something of mischief or cunning, and the bird is obviously of flight for something, but what those specific things are related to, you're not entirely sure, but at least you know what they resemble at the very most.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty easy to put together as you make your way towards past this little totem as you're in this temple
area. And yeah, she'll head it inside.
Well, it's more like a stairway temple, like leading upwards, like an outside area.
Okay, then goes up the staircase.
As you make your way up the flights of stairs, you note that through each set of stairs is like one of the totems, like the bear's first, the fox is second, and the bird is third as you make your way to the top. But just as you reach the peak, and you see, actually roll a perception check as you make as you're at the cusp of the top.
Okay, perception.
Oh, nice.
23.
In the middle area, you see these two very distinguished chairs, and these two hard to see, surprisingly, even with the 23 perception, like they're almost like shadow figures almost. And just as you see them, you wake up.
She just snaps like, what the hell? She just rubs her head sitting up in the bed. That was a bizarre dream. Felt real. Who were those people?
Alright, and the rest of your nights, I believe Theo usually likes to try to do his thing with Cthulhu. So you want to try that for
With
one
the
of those
noodle
again?
monster?
Hey, dragon.
He does have questions.
Alright, well, Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana.
Alright, you are at the beach location, and you do indeed see the very tall and threatening beast known as whatever this Cthulhu creature might be.
Danger Noodle.
Lord Danger Noodle.
By many names, and none of them are Danger Noodle.
I'm throwing shit because I can.
Keep your shit to yourself. This is my boss.
Yes.
Master, I don't mean to question your intentions, but I do have questions about where your instructions have been leading me.
Isn't it obvious?
Well, perhaps it is simply my ignorance, but it seems like your intentions are aligning with those of this group gathering creatures, and I don't understand how that's helping you.
No, it helps all of us.
Us?
All gods.
I see. You are aligned
You know,
with...
roll a religion check for that.
You are... No, that was sleight of hand. Religion.
You get the sense that with that saying, you get the sense that creatures with the magic here are sort of helping willing their gods to stay active in a way. And that's sort of how they materialize. So the same would go for you as well.
Manifestations.
Anything more I can do to turn them to you specifically?
No need. One is enough.
I am honored by your favor, Master. As you say, I will do whatever you wish.
You might want to relook upon those docks. There may be more hiding now there.
The docks. Yes, understood. I will look into it for you.
Very good. That'll be that.
Do my bidding.
Do it.
Do it. Alright. It is now the morning.
Oh.
Oh, did you have something in mind?
No.
Okay.
But I did see Dragon in here for a little bit.
He was here and then he was gone.
As you wake up, you do notice that Drax, the dragon, is not, at least on the first floor, as you make your way back down or into the main room.
See Faye, like, sleepily exit whatever room she was in. Good morning. Stretching. Rubbing her eyes. Her hair is all frizzled the fuck out. Like, floof. Nothing but floof. It's covering her face. If you need me, I'll be getting my hair sorted. Pulls out a brush.
Please do not address me until I've had a hot drink. Shuffling over to wherever they keep the coffee maker.
Coffee maker? What is this, a hotel?
I don't know. It
You're
seems
lucky
like
you
it.
can get tea.
I'd
You
better
get water
tea.
at best, or tea.
I'd better get tea.
Doubt that.
Oh,
Coffee.
oh, Dragon, there you are.
I thought
Hi, Dragon.
Fucking hell, you're working.
Yay. I can hear him.
We wake up to Silver unexpectedly cuddling in one of our beds.
Huh.
Oh, it's about time the rest of you got here.
Oh, somebody's gotta clip that and send it to me. I might do that.
Resting for how long? And now the rest of you finally get here? Wonderful.
Also,
We've been-
there may be something I need to discuss with you.
Okay.
Like, not now,
Plenty
but
of
later.
time.
I require my rest, Mr. Silver.
Some of us require 8 hours of sleep to function.
Long night. Burning the midnight oil, I think they say.
Fleetwood is gonna shuffle on out of his room, kind of a little more pep in his step than usual. Kind of make his way on into... Oh shit, they don't have a kitchen in here, do they?
The table room seems to be a double in for the kitchen.
Well, I, for one, am still very much in recovery, Mr. Silver. Fleetwood, would you like some tea?
Good morning. Oh,
Yeah, I'll take some tea.
Mr. Nakamura?
my back is stiff.
Do you require healing?
So, I was about to say.
Does he?
So, Never mind.
Go ahead, Kit. Go ahead.
Soleas is gonna get up, see the rest, and it's like, "Good morning, all of you," and then sees Nakamura, slaps him in the back. "Alright, good morning, Nakamura."
Realigned.
Anyone want any of this Jack Link's turkey jerky?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Fleetwood will take a rations.
Oh no, I clicked the wrong button.
Uh-oh.
What's your character's name again?
Faye.
Right, okay.
So we all take out a ration.
Theodore.
I've been holding you tight to ration, so
Theodore just mumbles to Faye, "My ailment is beyond the touch of any healers." He takes a big slurp of his tea.
Just don't get me just don't give me what you have. I'll just go over the code.
It is not contagious either.
Oh, that's good. Just sit down.
None of my healing is very limited.
Do you know some of that?
Nothing too crazy.
You know some of that healing juju?
It's a somewhat of a blessing from the Earth Mother. But anyone can technically learn it if they've trained enough. I learned from my mother, and she learned from her. I don't know as much as her, since she is a true member of faith, but I suppose I derived a little bit of my abilities from her.
Fleetwood.
I've took a different path of magic.
Oh, wait, you know magic as well?
Nods.
Apparently.
My
Apparently
magic
I
is
know.
very situational.
Apparently I know a little magic.
What? Where's everyone?
Yeah, I had a
else?
chat with a rat in the corner.
Everyone's got magic except for me now.
Well,
Wow.
there was that incident the other day, Mr. Nakamura.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Well, you
What are you
seem to have
talking
a rather strange reaction.
It's just something I
Suppose you
got.
don't know.
Detective, I may.
You get the feeling that Nakamura doesn't realize the heap of trouble that he's in. Actually,
Detective Nakamura, as I have previously stated in the previous night, there have been those who have latent magic energy. They just don't know it yet. Maybe in due time you will be able to learn. Or you have awakened your abilities, you just haven't figured out how to use them yet.
Yeah, fair enough. Being normal isn't all that bad. Helps you blend in a little better.
Quite. I don't
Not
hide
more
my
just
appearance
external.
behind nothing. This is just little old me.
And I don't want to hide myself either.
Yes, well, we won't get very far if you don't.
Is currently in the middle of brushing her hair. Her long ass hair. Putting it into the cutesy look that she always has.
Fleetwood, after hearing Faye talking about her magical situation, he just kind of cups his hand underneath his chin and scritches, and there's just the Xbox achievement that pops up above his head. Fleetwood will remember that. Boop, boop. Yeah. I'll have to ask you about that later. So what exactly is on the agenda for today?
I believe the main thing on the itinerary was heading to the capital, but I would like to stop by the docks again some point today, either before or after. Preferably before, as we tend to get stuck there last time we went at the very least.
I have no preference of where we go.
This'll be great practice for me and you, Batterhorn.
Yes, perhaps a trial run on your disguise would be a good idea. You can fool some folks working about the shipyard. You might have a chance with those in the capital.
Would also be a good... Would also be a very good chance for me to actually show what I'm capable of. Yesterday was just a small test drive to make sure I wasn't rusty. Now that I'm back into the swing of things, I should pick up a lot more slack.
Fleetwood, you're still in that room, right?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Oh no, not in the bedroom. He would have joined in with everyone else.
Never mind. Strike that perception check then.
As a grenade splashes through his window and rolls slowly on the ground.
Oh god, flashbang!
Viet Cong! Space Viet Cong!
God, watch out, it's one of the flashbangs from the Mean War! A fine
Thank you, Gypsy.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
We're a bunch of goofballs. This is great.
Alright.
Alright, are y'all heading out then? Sounds like the plan.
Yeah.
Hold on. Batterhorn.
Oh, holding?
Hold on. Batterhorn.
Holding.
Batterhorn.
Yeah?
Assume the position.
I guess down.
Fleetwood's gonna do something. Fleetwood's gonna do something a little out of character. He is going to get up onto the table from the other end of where Batterhorn is, and he is going to run across the table and do a leap onto Batterhorn's shoulders. You want me to,
If you want to, see how you stick the landing. It's up to you. I'm not gonna force.
21!
I was so hoping that you were going to spend a luck point.
Not just yet.
You know what? That's not a very good roll. Maybe you should.
Yeah, I can do better than that. I spend a luck. Fleetwood will land on his shoulders, and you'll see him start to waggle his arms everywhere. Very not very gracefully. He's like still trying to understand how it works, but he just starts flailing his arms about. Smoke on the water and minor image on this giant bowl, and he will make himself look like a top hat. This is just a giant image covering both of them, and he'll make his face look like a person face.
Nice. And he's just really hairy.
Well,
He's just got
after
weird.
that,
There are people like
that, I would do something.
Hairy ginger.
I'll bring out my tarp and just wrap it around my body so it's like a cowl.
Okay.
Trench coat.
Or trench coat.
Oh, we could get you a giant trench coat.
do the disguise.
I mean,
from
he basically has a giant
TMNT.
poncho right now.
If we got pockets big enough, he could stuff Fleetwood into one of the pockets and he'd be a pocket hobbit.
He's looking at you, kid.
Surprise attack! Pocket hobbit!
I seriously want to do the fastball special with Fleetwood.
I know. Literally, Persona, they'll never see it coming. Starts playing.
By the way, Storm, I know what fighter subclass you're going, but I kind of was hoping that you would go Cavalier. That way you could just ride on.
No, you would reach into your pocket for your pocket hobbit, chuck him, and then he'd grow large size mid-flight.
And then me with my various attacks and debuffs on the enemy.
You know what's even more ridiculous? If somebody here somehow gets enlarged and reduced, you could become a huge size.
Alright, so
Yeah.
you guys said no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
I guess so.
Alright, as soon as you open the door, you see Maverick waiting outside for you guys. Oi! And he's holding two books up. One's thicker than the other, and he said, "Hey, where'd that book guy go?"
Oh, he's right here. Points
Hey.
his head.
I was gonna give him some books. I don't see him anywhere.
Oh, Fleetwood.
He's right here. Points to his head again.
We're in disguise, the hat says.
Maverick jumps back. What in tarnation?
Well,
I mean,
He's using some fancy magic.
Hat.
Hat noises.
I did somehow kind of whisper to Fleetwood, "I think he's buying it."
Well, whenever you got free time, I got books for you. And he sort of makes his way back inside, I guess, for now.
Batterhorn. Just ask him to get the books for you. Fleetwood will modify the disguise. Well, he will actually poke his head out of the illusion from behind the hat, like he's emerging from the hat itself.
Like a mimic.
Hey,
No,
Some
I
Voldemort
was happy.
shit.
I was hoping that you would turn Soleas' face into Fleetwood's face.
hey, that what was his name again? Dominic?
Maverick.
Maverick.
Yeah.
Right here. Just put him in the hat.
He like tries to. He's really short, so he's on his he's on his tippy toes.
Just
I will grab. I will hold out my hand for the book.
Just put it in my mouth.
He puts the book as high as he possibly can.
I will grab the book from him if he lets me.
Yeah, he does.
And I'll give it to. Not gracefully, but I'll shove it in his mouth.
Fleetwood will he will kind of merge back into the illusion, and Batterhorn, you feel the book being rested on your head against your horns.
Why am I imagining
Like a
your
reading
Homer?
pedestal.
Why am I imagining your Homer Simpsoning?
What he will do this for both books.
Oh, God.
What exactly are they?
They seem to be manuscripts of sorts. Do you want to know what exactly they are? You look at the covers or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, appears that Maverick has came across the lineage book of his ancestors. So we're doing a bit of a campaign crossover here with the legacies of Ravik Riker and Kaiko Riker.
Lol.
Huh.
Huh. This means this is post-apocalyptic EP, kind of.
And is the
except for another world.
And is the second smaller book Amazon's own Syndicate X, as written by our own DM. Shameless advertising there. Go on to Amazon.com and pick up Syndicate X by none other than Mustached Tom. No?
Well, those are the two books. One is dedicated to Ravik, and the other seems to be dedicated to Kaiko.
Ah,
Why do you want me to see these? All right. Well, Fleetwood will. Does Fleetwood have like a? He has his little Omni Watch. Does he have like a little flashlight app?
I would say that can come in the Omni Watch. Like, it has like a little light flashlight function.
We're gonna see how well this works. He's gonna focus. Actually, he'll have the smaller book sitting on Batterhorn's head. He's going to focus on the illusion, but he will kind of flip through a few of the pages. He's going to multitask, if you will allow that.
Sure, because as you're making your way to, assume you're making your way to the docks first. I can't move your tokens without moving the map, because the map's on the same layer currently.
That's fine.
You can move it to a different layer.
I'll fix it later.
And then,
If we need to, we can move our tokens, and then you can make shit disappear.
Fleetwood, get on me.
Migrate tokens.
Fleetwood, ride me.
Ride me! There we go.
Ride me.
Nope.
There we go. Okay. As I was saying, as you're making your way toward the capital, and as you Fleetwood, you're looking at the smaller of the two books, which, not so surprisingly, belongs to Kaiko.
Yeah.
It seems to be relatively short. Seems to only indicate that he was helping the goddess of love based off of some curse about love that he had to deal with, and that seems to be the only thing that seems to be in the book, though.
Fleetwood's going to kind
It's
of...
weird.
Fleetwood's going to kind of scrunch his eyebrows. Maverick trying to tell me something? I'll shrug and kind of put it away. Pull out the bigger one. He's still going to keep concentrating on his magic, though. Going to be waggling his arms around inside the illusory top hat.
Alright, I'll tell you a little bit about this. Ravik, as far as he was concerned, he actually found a way to escape the ethereal planes, quote-unquote, based on what this book is saying, and found himself in a space-faring adventure, and eventually next of kin and along the lineage. Navik was eventually born. It's way sometime later, so obviously decades and decades passed, but, you get the gist.
That's how shit goes.
Kind of nodding.
Shit do be happening, especially with how much shit has changed in EP campaigns since y'all have finished the game.
No.
Man, this is...
Tom.
Hmm?
Fall was the reason that he got teleported.
Sure.
Fleetwood.
And,
Fleetwood is going to kind of...
Experiment gone wrong.
you
Fleetwood,
get the oh, sorry, go ahead.
Fleetwood's going to kind of cock his eye at this, obviously assuming that it's like a fantasy story of some sort. Man, this is a weird story. I love this Gun Gear character, though. This dude's hilarious.
Though this all sounds like a piece of shit.
You get the sense that Ravik, during his time alive, did eventually become a king of other kobolds, though.
Alright. Some folk tales. I wonder if he wants these back, or... Fleetwood will just hold on to them.
Anyways, as you're making your way towards the docks, not so surprisingly, those two gangs that you saw the last time you went down here are still there, still active, still looking at each other, still eyeing each other up. You don't know what the hell's going on.
Bunch of goddamn...
These guys have been... It's like these guys are on a 24/7 watch or something. So it's pretty... We'll just say for the sake of simplicity, it's easy to avoid them this time since you did it the last time successfully.
They're like Morrowind NPCs.
I kind of just want to move on, guys. I really do.
These guys just want beef with each other.
Guys, are you alright?
Yeah, no, I really want to just
They're just super aggro.
One of them turns and looks at you, Nakamura. It's just like, I used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. And then goes back to staring at the other guy.
None of you are going to stop Soleas. He's gonna actually walk up to these guys.
There's like 12 of them, though. There's a lot.
He's gonna walk up to one of the groups.
6 on each side.
Okay, he'll still walk up to one.
This is gonna end badly.
And I'm not gonna stop him, but best of luck.
So, hold on. As you are approaching these individuals, Fleetwood will ready in action.
Okay.
True strike. Just in case we get into a fight.
Okay. Soleas is gonna walk up to one of the ones who seems like the leader.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on here?
One of the I guess one of the leaders. Since you're still technically on the slum side, I'll say you
No,
can
I'm
talk to
walking
that
up to
lady.
these guys.
Well, they're separated. It's like a border.
Oh, okay.
It's like a really obvious set distance between the two.
Okay.
And the slum leader kind of looks at you, and then, since you have your disguise technically suited, kind of looks you up and down and says, "We're keeping an eye on these folks, making sure none of them cross over to our parts."
Why can't they cross over?
Because we keep to our own, and that's how it's always been since actually, I don't even know how long it's been.
So wait, you're just keeping them out because you don't know the reason why?
Well, they don't want any of us over on their side, so figures that we're on our own anyways. And we got enough mouths to feed anyways here in the slums.
You're not. And begins to walk over to the other side.
Whoa, the other leader says, "What is going on here?" And the leader of the slums guy's like, "Well, I don't know what this guy's deal is."
You're playing devil's advocate.
Well, you see, me and my friends here, we saw you two group out here yesterday, and it seems like you're out here today. Just curious, what's going on with you two?
Well, the seafaring group or leader says, "We gotta... it's complicated, but these morons want to get over to our side, and quite frankly, it's just as bad here as it is there, not even by level 3.
Level
just
3?
by us, yeah. Cat was asking. What was I saying? Crap.
Rip.
The leader guy was saying something.
They want to come over here. It's just as bad as here.
Oh yeah, and situation's not much better with piracy and all that.
Good old-fashioned piracy.
So wait, why
gets
don't
the
you
job
lane?
done.
So wait, why don't you lane them over here? And
Because
why do they want to come over?
they
over
want
here?
supplies, and we don't got enough. You know who's got enough? The capital, but no one's getting in there. Not today.
Ooh.
Something
Intrigue.
special happening today.
Oh, well, today and probably going forward, apparently they did some sort of lockdown thing that they got going on, or at least that's what I heard.
A lockdown.
What's the lockdown about?
What's the reason?
I'm the only one who walked up here.
Oh, that's right.
They said
What's the
something.
reason for the lockdown?
They said something about creatures or something.
Creatures?
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds rather complicated.
At this point, Fleetwood will remember that he's supposed to be maintaining an illusion and refocus back on the disguise.
I imagine because you weren't. I was talking, but my mouth wasn't moving. Hello?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just seeing if Tom was going to respond to that.
Oh, I was under the impression that you kept your disguise up, so
Yeah. It can last.
That.
It can last for a minute, but the problem is his.
I just have to keep doing it, and he was prepping for in the event that a fight breaks out. Sensing that the conversation's going a little friendlier, he will swap back to maintaining illusion.
Okay.
Do you guys have a problem with creatures here?
Oh, we got problems with creatures just about everywhere. At least the last rumors we've heard about them.
Well, maybe you could try to get more supplies if you work together.
Work together with these heathens, and the pirate guys or the seafaring guys point over to the slum crew. Hey, watch your tongue.
Batterhorn.
This is some sort of theological issue.
I
Batterhorn.
think if you two look
Well,
deep
Theo.
down, you would find that you can work well together. I'd like to try to persuade them.
Don't.
Okay, you're gonna have to persuade two different groups, so I'm gonna roll twice against you.
It's a DC. Won't be the thing.
What?
He can choose if he gets to roll.
Okay.
against you.
Ooh,
Oof.
nope.
Oh no!
That sounds like some heresy there.
They're gonna just be like, yeah, we'll work together, beating the ever-loving hell out of you.
We keep to our own sides as far as we're concerned. And both sides seem to indicate that general sentiment as they kind of glare back down at each other.
Okay, then here's a question.
Yeah, what is it?
Do you mind if me and my group just walk past this situation?
Like we said, we don't like people getting on our side. Things tend to get stolen or moved, and we don't like that very much coming from you slum fucks.
We promise not to touch anything. If you want, you can even have some people follow us to keep an eye on us.
Okay, you gotta try another persuasion roll, sounds like. And this one, it would only be the group.
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay, let's see how well I do this time. Ha! Oh my god!
Oh, what? I actually got it. Fine. We'll have two of our guys tail you guys as long as you're at the docks. So no funny business, yeah?
You're not.
No funny business.
and Soleas will walk back to his group. They're gonna let us pass, but we're gonna have a bit of a group following us.
I'll just add 2 nondescript tokens behind your crew to indicate that's them.
Batterhorn. Batterhorn. Your hat says to you.
Yeah?
If you need me to leap out and cover your back, I want you to scream Pocket Hobbit.
Okay.
Good ball. You feel a pat on your head.
Okay. So,
Nice.
I guess off we go.
Yep. So, you advance further into the docks, now tailed with 2 escorts, quote-unquote, behind you, at a fair distance, but keeping a close enough eye on you.
I just begin whistling sea shanties.
I believe Thea wanted to actively do an Arcana or Perception based off of this cat here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh god damn it, I just realized
yeah.
that's my Arcana sense is gone.
Oh, nice. Alright, so since the boats have seemingly returned, as you've noted, even with all of your active perceptions, you do note that there seems to be at least 2 more sources of creatures, quote unquote, in the general vicinity to the west.
2 more that direction.
Alright, just gonna find which one I'm pulling up here.
Uh-oh. Who's
someone's
snoring?
asleep.
Is that
Venom.
Awaken Venom!
Venom,
I'm here. Just
we heard snoring.
oh, that was just me breathing. Sorry. Stuffy allergies.
Alright.
Sleep apnea machine on you.
I'm gonna write this down, okay? And did I say 2?
Nakamura, wake up!
I'll say, I'll
think
pull
I
that
really
down.
need to get that, fuck, why can't I think of the name? Oh, I think I need to get that narcolepsy checked out.
I don't have narcolepsy.
I'll pull that down to 1 creature, sorry. I just looked at my notes.
Never mind. 1. I needed to adjust my glasses.
Oh. That's probably why there's a bit of a smudge right there in the corner.
Yes, give me a moment. Waistcoat.
So what's going on?
I just had to check my notes. There's only 1 creature to the west, at least currently in the docks, as you make your way further west.
Which direction, lads?
Okay.
Lead the way.
So as you're making way through the docks now, getting a better look at them, and I'll just say I'll just roll in your perception with your Arcana just to make it easier, so you're not rolling twice for one thing, because that wouldn't make sense. You eventually come across a relatively young man, probably in his 20 age limit range, blonde, shaggy hair, kind of like a shaggy hair, pretty loose attire, like a simple like shirt and pants, nothing too sophisticated about him.
T-shirt, jeans, maybe.
Yeah, pretty average looking guy.
The average Joe Schmo.
Looking.
He's literally Joe Schmo.
And I'll say, now that you're closer, you get the sense that he I'll roll this in with the 23. You get the sense that he has an ability of melding things together.
I was gonna say he's a creature who has the power of just looking normal.
Lol.
I'll throw in a third token, and I'll throw him on this side of since it's the west. So that's who approaches him.
That the guy we're looking for?
Yes, that's the one.
Looks pretty normal.
What do we see again?
He seems to be like a average-looking blonde guy in his 20s. Average clothes, like a t-shirt, pants, like jeans. So pretty. Yeah.
What's he doing?
He seems to be. You know what?
Fishing?
Insight check.
You got it.
I was gonna assume
Ooh.
fishing,
Aw.
but fuck it. You never know.
Oh,
No. That one.
Why am I
you could
imagining?
not know. He looks like an average guy. Boy, oh
What?
boy.
Why am I kind of imagining Hal from Howl's Moving Castle?
He's a normal one, all right.
Can I roll Arcana on it? Or wait, no, never mind. I got
Yeah.
Insight.
Sure. Oh my god! Oh, the number of the beast! The number of the beast! Someone else change the fates!
Dragon, take care of this. You're the only Christian among us.
And you're working to become a priest.
Exercise it.
Pastor.
Exercise that. Oh. Well, well.
6665.
There.
That's more mad than I 5. My rolls it.
See, I have a +5 and I rolled shit.
I would have been so happy if you rolled a 6.
I don't know if there's any significance to 4 6s, but who knows?
So, well, Theo, since you rolled the highest in the 19, you get the gist that he seems a little bit, frazzled is the best word I can think off the top of my head.
Careful with your approach. The fellow seems a little tense.
Keep our wits about us then, eh?
Indeed. If you wish for me to handle this, I suppose I could.
You do seem to be the person amongst us who has a better way with their words.
Well,
I can speak to them on a more down-to-earth sort of feel, but shrugs. I can't exactly compare one-to-one.
I suppose I can have a crack at it.
If it seems like you're having trouble, I'll step in.
Then they made it come in case something big some big happens.
I would
Keep you in
prefer
mind, my large
Nakamura
friend.
accompanied me.
More notably, if negotiations go awry.
Quite.
You'll be our big stick while the rest of us speak softly.
Indeed. Nakamura.
Mode.
Yes.
Yeah. Sort of gestures for him to come along as he approaches this personage.
Yep. Nakamura steps in line as usual. Is weapons are hidden. Unassuming old man walking by your side. Well, not unassuming. He's an obvious, like, detective code.
Grizzled old unassuming detective.
Just an old man in a trench coat.
Hello, fellow kids.
How do you do?
I'd say move up.
Yep.
Just those two are moving up, or everyone else?
I mean, you guys can trail along as you see fit. I assume we're heading the charge.
I characterize your charisma. I would like to talk as well.
Okay.
I have decent
I'll probably-
as well.
Am I the only one who actually has like a meh charisma?
I have a 12 charismas. Or no, I have a 10. Never mind.
I have a flat 0. Flat 10.
14, so I get a +2 with purple.
I also have a 14.
Well, I assume Theo's still leading the charge, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, so, as you're the first to approach, he kind of glances up and he says, Oh, you're not him. Ugh.
Expecting someone, so.
Kind of. Well, not really, I guess. It was wishful thinking.
Is that so? Are you in need of some assistance, perhaps?
I'm not sure what you lot can do about it.
You'd
You'd be
certainly be surprised.
Oh.
Great minds think alike.
I figured.
We're in the business of helping people, particularly perhaps people of your persuasion.
I'm not sure what you mean, but, anyway, the guy I was looking for, well, it's complicated.
Well, you have our confidence, I assure you.
Well, it was, I want to say 15 years ago that I last saw him. Lizard guy. And he kind of bites his lip at that.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. 15 years ago, I kind of ran into a lizard guy.
I don't suppose.
Tell us more.
Have his name, perhaps?
Oh, his name was Kale.
Is that the guy we scoped off the docks last time?
That was the guy who ate the president.
Oh, never mind. Ah! You don't say. Well, perhaps we can be of some assistance then. What business is it that you have with this Kale fellow?
He kind of blushes. He was kind of hot. I mean, what?
Oh no, he's hot!
I see. Well, I must say you are in luck this morning, sir, for we may in fact know the whereabouts of this person which you are seeking.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
Oh, actually, he has gotten.
I want to insight him saying that. Was
Go
that
ahead.
an act or was that a slip? A real slip. Let me see.
Oh, that was genuine. That's not hard to tell.
Okay.
Indeed. If you have interest in making contact with him once more, then we have just the place you might go in order to do so.
Oh, that would be great.
Wonderful. Let's see here. He reaches into his waistcoat and pulls out one of the hand calligraphed business cards that he stayed up the other night making. Since nobody else is doing that. And hands it over.
I never remember even being handed a card.
Yes, they didn't have any. Theodore is the only one who has made any. I'm very tired of repeating the address, so he just did some fancy penmanship on some nice cardstock.
The simple-looking man takes your card and says, "Oh, where are my manners? I'm Miko, by the way."
Miko.
Completely slips my mind.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. I hope that you find what you seek. Follow these.
And he eventually.
There are quite a few number of people who are like-minded amongst this group.
Indeed, you may find assistance with more than simply your, well, heart's desires.
I'll say.
He kind of faintly blushes as he walks past you guys and makes his way past the guys who one of them seems to have left for like a smoking break of some sort.
Smoke break and go back to death staring each other down.
Union rules.
Good luck, sir.
They have their half an hour to an hour lunch break.
It's 11.
Well.
And all they do is just stare at each other and talk shit to each other. They get paid for it on the hour.
The more I hear about these guys, the more I'm just reminded of Jetson's sharks.
Oh, naturally. Sort of clears his throat and straightens his little string bow tie like, well, that was my only lead for the day.
Theo, roll an Arcana check.
Other business
Oh no.
we happen to have had. Well.
You know what? I'll allow it on a 12. It's almost like you have a daydream of like appearing back at the area where you meet our space Cthulhu. And Nakamura, roll me an Arcana check.
You got it.
Oh no.
Oh no, a fireball.
You also appear with Theo in the dreamscape for like a half spliff a second. You see a large creature for like a split second, and you appear back with Theo.
You're just gonna go a little crazy.
Theo's eyes widen for a moment before he sort of clears his throat and finishes straightening his tie. Yes, well, we may continue our business. The capital, was it?
Quite.
Did you enjoy how nobody's questioning how the fuck Theo knows where to find these creatures?
Faye's not questioning it because she just might go.
Yep, he's like a fucking radar, miles off. He can sense them.
I have a quick question about last week.
Just gets a feeling.
You have GPS.
Kit?
Did we get any leads to that rumor from 2 weeks ago? Or
Which
from
one?
2 games ago?
We have not yet.
Okay.
Oh, I have a question.
Oh, what was that?
Are we level 2 or level 3?
Level
3.
3.
Whoops! Okay, I'll fix that real quick.
Oh! Now, whose pants are down?
Listen, I've been doing just fine.
I may have something that can help us since they mentioned like.
Oh. To reroll one.
Yeah.
I believe
Take the
Tom also
average, or-
has the rule of like, if we roll below average, we can take the average.
That's it.
Yeah, he plays by my
We got
rules.
an average anyway.
Yeah.
I don't.
Average is fine.
I got above average, but I still have a -1.
I don't
Actually,
even bother
no,
with
you did-
rolling. I just
yeah.
always
Yeah,
take average.
just take-
I roll for giggles.
Also, I can possibly help us since the guys mentioned like the city under like a quarantine.
Oh yeah, we might have to sneak in illicitly rather than using influence.
Well, I have something that can actually help us.
Okay. Well, lay it on me.
The best
Explain
question
what
would
you
be
got.
like. Well, I have what's it called? Spirit Seeker, which gives me the ability to cast Beast Sense with a ritual.
Beast Sense.
Beast Sense essentially allows me to see and hear anything through an animal's eye,
Okay.
but it takes 10 minutes to cast.
Right, because it's a ritual. Let me look at this.
I can send it. I have it on.
It's a very neat spell.
This is Beast Sense. And it's a concentration hour spell. We would just need to find some creature that could enter the area, like maybe a bird or something.
Probably like a pigeon or seagull.
Alright, for the time being, I'll say you make your way up to the capital entranceway. And once again, no surprise, you're halted at the doorway. State your business.
Good morning, gentlemen. Simply passing through with my retainers.
Oh yes, you're that Theodore Grey guy from last time, yeah?
Indeed.
Just be aware that we have a curfew now in effect.
Oh, I thought they were saying it was quarantine.
No, just a curfew.
Oh. Okay, never mind.
Mixed signals.
They did. I'm of an exceptionally high status.
Well,
Yeah,
we
we
just
usually
want to
do
make
that.
sure that people are safe out in these late streets ever since the incident with those creatures.
Yeah, but usually if it's a quarantine, that would mean that no matter how high rank of status, they wouldn't let you in.
Ah, yes, I believe I saw something on the news about those. They save a bus full of children or something like that.
Well, that's what the news say. Not everyone believes the news, Mr. Theo.
Oh, of course.
That's right. The news always has an agenda.
Indeed.
I heard it was a cowman who saved them.
What? More like a cow you're pulling out of your butt.
I don't know much
I didn't
about
get it.
that. That was before I came into your employ.
Well, whatever visits you have, just make sure it's quick. Make sure you're, safe.
What time is it currently?
Naturally. Why,
It's early in the morning, so you have a
We
relatively
got like the rest
long
of the
time.
day.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Oh, you're good.
I suppose we stroll on through then?
Yep.
They're not stopping us.
Updating in my
Waddle,
notes
waddle,
real
waddle.
quick. Excuse me.
Wow.
Alright, oh,
Dumb
go
question.
ahead.
Did we get like any money like last week or something?
I believe it was 10 gold I gave you guys.
Yes, that was 10 gold across the whole party.
Okay, so each of us got 10? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. So currently I'm up to 25 gold. Nice.
Alright. So you're back in the capital again. What's the plan now that you're here?
My plan is to remain a hat.
Good
Faye's
plan.
gonna look a little starstruck just looking at the place because she's never seen anything this fancy in a long time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Indeed, all the all the tall buildings and I was at flying buildings. Oh my god,
All the
flying
buildings
cars
and tall cars.
Oh fuck, we're in the wrong part of town.
We're in the upside down now.
Get the guitar.
Mm,
So,
This
where are we
is-
going?
Well, guess it depends on where we need to go to get the supplies to fix your thing. Your
I'm
machine there.
not wearing it.
It's a safety precaution. They gave it to us for a reason.
Yeah, but
You may not like it, but it can help you.
Just a friendly reminder from the DM that you did have another objective that you could have be doing here as well with the robot.
yeah, I remember that one.
Oh yeah, we need to try to smuggle a robot out.
Robot.
Rubit.
Too bad we don't have this world's equivalent of a bag of holding.
No.
Well, Faye does have her rather large backpack that she carries with her.
And my
Oh.
character.
I don't think that would be
Long.
big enough to carry a robot. Maybe a
Mm.
toaster.
I mean, she doesn't have much in her bag anyways.
But we
A
need
light
like
amount of
a
equipment.
fairly human-sized robot.
You-
We already know how we can
Our
do it.
foreign exchange friend.
Foreign exchange friend, what?
Disguise the robot once we get your thing fixed.
Actually, okay.
What'd you call me?
This may be like some meta knowledge, but I am curious, Tom.
Yeah.
Is there anything that is the equivalent to a bag of holding in this campaign?
Sure.
Could I roll to see how much they usually cost?
It's probably going to be whatever the average price of a bag of holding usually is. Slightly
I believe that they're like
more.
1,000.
They
If
are
I remember
not
correctly.
1,000. They are not 1,000. That's like high-end uncommon items.
I'm sure, but I have no doubt that it's still expensive.
Hold on a minute. I'm looking it up.
Great.
Listen, 5e doesn't have set prices in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, 500 is the base price according to this website.
yeah, but I've always found that a bit way too expensive. I mean, it's Tom's choice, obviously.
Well, I mean, you're in the capital anyway, so if you're going to buy something here, it's probably going to be in that price range, or unfortunately even higher in the capital.
Yeah. Even if we all pool together and try to get the price lowered with some.
If only,
my,
I said.
my sleight of hand is not actually that bad, but not proficient.
My sleight of hand is.
I mean, we have one, but he's exceptionally average at all skills.
Distractions?
Yeah, I could do the hat says. I could do a nice. Actually, do I even have that spell set for today? No, I did not prepare Fog Cloud today.
I could cause a distraction, though.
I don't know, because we don't want anyone in there in jail over just trying to get a distraction through.
Indeed.
Or much worse.
Well, my initial thought was just dressing this thing we're supposed to be transporting back and basically just taking it back with us. Be like, hey, we got another person with us. Hope you don't mind we taking them back. They're just quiet. They're mute or something like that.
Do robots usually talk in this
grandma.
world?
You get the sense that probably some of them do. I'll say that general knowledge.
We have a new friend. That's
Please
coming back
help
with
me.
us. Their mannerisms of speech are just a little off.
If it's some
They're
sort of
kidnapping
robot,
me.
I could disguise it well enough, the same way I disguised our large friend here to get him out the first time.
I can use some of the sheets of my bedroll to act as like a cloak of sorts to hide the body. As
I may have,
you know.
I may have a friend who might be able to help us with that, though he's not here.
What sort of robot is it? Again, was it like was it like a construction bot, or?
Our idea was possibly looking for like an unused robot, like maybe one in a scrapyard or something. But according to Tom, there's not really any.
What sort of machine were we originally thinking of, though? Just like a humanoid robot, or?
Yeah, like a humanoid robot.
Is there a place where are the robots manufactured still, or is it?
There seems to be. There does seem to be some general high-end stores that do sell robots, and there does seem to be certain businesses that have robots in them.
I mean, we could possibly go there and ask if they
What
have
kind
anything.
of what? By the way, just describe what we see. Like,
They're rather a sleek of design in the general sense of even lower end robots still have a very sleek and slender design to them. Kind of like what's that movie called?
iRobot.
I think iRobot's the one I'm thinking of with Will Smith.
Yes, iRobot.
They kind of have that sleek design, like that slender, sleek design, like that.
I mean, if we wanted to try to sneak one of them out, I mean, could leave some of us here, and then
I have an idea.
I could use my magic to disguise the robot.
But how would you do that in disguise me?
Yeah. It does leave a problem.
That's why I'm suggesting we get the parts to repair his thing first, then...
I'll have an idea. So, there are stores here that probably sell robots. They're probably too expensive for us to buy. But what if we ask if they have any, like, something in the back where it's, like, malfunctioned or something?
Or something that's broken.
Yeah. See if we could get one for cheaper, and I could send it to one of my friends, and maybe he could repair it. Or not friends, but mates. Is how he refers to them.
quote unquote mates.
Yeah, me mates. What do you think?
Worth a shot.
Sure.
Okay, I guess we're going to a robot shop.
Well, sure enough, you find yourselves closer to the center of the capital. No surprise that a seller of robotics would be closer to the center. You can even see the main presidential building that you've went in previously as you that close to the center. And you do indeed find a rather large robotic shop as you, I'm assuming, enter inside, yes?
You think he's eaten any more cabinet members?
Lord knows.
I mean, you guys can always check.
I'm sure politicians are kind of greasy. That noise comes from the hat. Has the disguise
musical hat?
Has the disguise been maintaining pretty well? Has nobody been questioned? Has it been?
Yeah, I'll say since you've been maintaining it, I'm not gonna say oh, keep rolling whatever checks. I'm not that mean.
Man, I can't wait to learn that these robots are all made by the company Pear.
CloudNet.
Alright, so you're inside, I'm assuming, at this point?
Yeah.
Any particular person you're sending in the front to converse?
Talk with the the shopkeep or whoever that.
Well, no, he's asking, like, are we sending anyone in particular to the store right now?
Oh, I'm just gonna keep the shopkeeper occupied while everyone else, you know.
Well, we were gonna ask him, like, if he has any, like,
Mixed up with it.
has any, like,
So
malfunctioned.
I think the question is, are we looking to get a complete one? Are we looking to do this the legal way or the Robin Hood way?
Let's try legal way first, I think.
That would be great. Thanks.
Alright, so the shopkeep appears to be, I can't do a female voice that well, but a young female with blonde hair. She seems relatively occupied, but sees you coming in and says, "Oh, welcome."
Hi there.
Yes.
We're in the mood for a robot. And,
Oh, sorry, keep going.
but unfortunately we don't have a lot of money, and I'm curious if you maybe have, like, one that's not working.
Batterhorn, don't
Oh.
Batterhorn, don't say that. You look like a gentleman right now.
Oh, honey, if you don't got any money, you might as well leave the shop. I'm afraid, our robots can be quite expensive.
I'll look at, like, I guess, Theodore? Let's see if he can maybe help.
Ma'am, I would like to see what you have in stock, please, and don't worry about the cost.
If you insist. It's like almost like on a clothing line, but for robots. They're like hooked up to these like hook things, and they just like are assembled outward on this like literal line of robots that look essentially identical as far as the line is concerned. Like these light, silvery tinted, thin-looking robots.
Is there, like, a back door here?
It doesn't seem to be.
I didn't know if there was, like, a back shop or something.
Are there any specifications you're looking for in today's robot?
What is it that we required again? Nakamura?
Wait, what?
I don't remember why we were even getting a robot.
For the ghost
So that
guy.
the ghost can have a body.
Alright.
That's why it doesn't matter. It's just going to be possessed, so it doesn't actually matter.
Something humanoid, I suppose.
Well, that is all of our models, yes.
Perhaps with some sensory capabilities.
That sounds simple enough.
Well, then show me some simple models, then.
She gestures upwards at the rack.
Yeah, they're all out.
Alright.
Just look at them.
How much are they?
How much would a robot cost? Oh boy, this is gonna be
A penny.
expensive. Get out of here.
Fine,
So-
10 pennies.
Robber Baron.
I will not go any higher.
In all honesty, since this is a capital, I imagine they're fairly high priced, so I would say at least 100 gold.
Since it's the only society.
Yeah.
A shilling.
General-
penny.
A general pricing of a basic robot would probably be sufficient of $5,000.
How much is that in gold pieces?
5,000.
Kind of 1-to-1.
Ah,
Yep.
I didn't know.
5,000 gold dollars. We've converted to the Sacagawea coin.
Yes, that sounds about right. Let's see here. I have an idea, y'all.
Oh.
The hat is listening.
It depends on if Tom would allow it or not.
Oh, run it by me.
Only pull this off once.
Okay.
Could I potentially bluff my way into putting this on my mother's tab?
You can always roll a persuasion check. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that.
I mean, I'm sure Theodore knows her bank details, but...
Sorry, this place only runs on cash.
Oh, please, a robot shop with that kind of cost? Nobody's running around with $5,000 in their pockets in the capital. But, yeah,
Well, say whatever you gotta say and roll that persuasion check. Like I said, I'm not gonna stop it. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Give me a moment to see if these are the specifications we need, and I sort of boredly wave my companions away to within private whispering range. So how badly do we need this robot?
Well, I mean, Ghost God kinda needs a body.
Just being nice.
Indeed, it
If
did
this
sound
is-
like he was in a rather dire situation.
If you can't afford it, listen. If you can't, if it's too much, the last thing you need to be doing is going too far out of your way for this. If it's a ridiculous amount, and I don't know what your funds are, but
I have the means. They're simply a bit complicated to access. They may draw some unwanted scrutiny. My
then what's
mother's
the
on
kind of...
My mother is on my account.
Alright, here's what we'll do. What kind of android would your mother believe you were purchasing for yourself?
Well, there's an issue with that as well. In that I'm currently a missing person.
Oh, well, let me be the
Right.
first to inform you that I have found you.
I was
Yes,
literally gonna do
crack
the
work,
same
detective.
joke. I was gonna do the exact same joke, Gypsy.
So anything that causes me to be more traceable is a bit of an issue. But I could quite easily put this onto my account. I would
Sounds like a Theo decision.
best lay low for a time after that.
Oh boy, it's
Are
funny
there-
when you're the DM who knew of a easy way out and you guys just rushed out. It's always fun.
Out of curiosity, Fleetwood is delving deep into his stories of Bilbo Baggins sneaking into the dragon's lair. He's gonna kind of tap on, Batterhorn's head. Are there any bathrooms in this place?
I didn't see any back doors. Are there any?
Bathrooms.
Yeah,
Doesn't there appear to be, no.
Doesn't appear to be.
Are there any vents?
I look around.
The vents would be relatively really high. The building's relatively high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine this place looking like an Apple store.
I mean,
I may have an idea.
I might have a few myself if we're willing to dwell deep into the slum mentality of take-see look-sees.
Big idea.
Well, if you find that reliable, I'd be more than happy to simply offer my assistance as a distraction.
There doesn't seem to be any back doors inside. Maybe there's some on the outside. I could try to open the door from the outside.
I could try to sneak in through the vents and try to commandeer one of them robots.
How tall are the vents? Like upwards?
Probably Fleetwood could easily fit inside a vent.
No, I'm asking, like, you said they're pretty high up. How high up are they?
It would seem like you would need like a ladder or something even bigger than a ladder or a stretcher ladder to climb up there.
Or a tall bull.
Yes. Like,
with a ladder?
Yes, remember, I'm 6'10".
This...
I mean, we could find
we
could find a nice little alley to go hide in while
yeah, probably with my
behind the
I would
store.
say probably with my arms like fully stretched out. I would say that's maybe about like 7'1".
Is this a store that has a nice little back alleyway that we could
it seems like it's a perfectly square building with like buildings next to it.
Yeah.
Venom
does the sleepies. He's an hour ahead of us, remember, so it's like 2 o'clock for him.
Well, it's 11 for me.
Yeah, it's 2 for him.
No time zones work. I'm sure he's been working a bunch.
Yeah, but is there like a back alley or something that we could go through?
I would say no.
Deuce. All right.
So all these buildings are like back to back with each other? There's no like little alleys between them?
I would say it's like street distance apart from like where this is to like how close it is to the residential building.
So no sneaky way that we could get up onto the roof without being seen.
Oh, it'd be fairly difficult.
Okay, fair enough. Fair mental assessment.
Question is how would they keep storage if there's no like back room?
They get in a fresh truck of robots every day.
Oh god, the Wendy's of robots.
They get them fresh out the deep fryer.
Also, I muted Venom because he's snoring.
Fair enough.
Alright. So what's the plan?
I guess the best one is trying to buy it.
The best plan is to, while we're discussing this, send someone to see how many they have in the back. But I mean,
there is no back is a thing.
Apparently.
Where did the suits, you said the suits came out on the clothing line type thing?
Yeah.
Where did they come out of a wall or what?
It seems like they came out of the ceiling.
Okay, so what's up in the ceiling?
Second story storage?
It seems to be the case.
So there would have to be some sort of doorway to there.
There's a ladder.
Well, at least not from where you're standing. You can't see anything that would help you get up there anyway. Well, So as your DM, you don't have to do this right now, also. Just, you can always save it for later.
Yep.
If only we had someone who had spider climb.
No one's ever going to use that spell. I say preparing True Strike. Well, I'm just going to follow your guys' lead. Like I said, I'm just a hat.
I would prefer to put off my mother's awareness for as long as possible.
Hey,
you might
GM,
be aware
random
of,
question.
but not, known.
So, obviously, this is going to be an odd question to ask. Do the sewers from, like, the slums and stuff like that connect to the capital?
I mean, that was like the inclination that I was kind of hinting at earlier. That's a possibility, yeah.
Okay, good to know.
There's
So yeah, we could
problem
always try to
just
sneak.
getting it out of the store.
Getting into the store, I mean, I could try to picklock it later. I do have a thieves tool and thieves tool proficiency.
I mean, I'm trying to wait till nightfall, but B&E is a bigger crime than theft. I mean, I guess, well, maybe not bigger crime, but we're definitely doubling up.
I mean, I'm just spitballing.
No, it makes sense.
Yep. I think we should take this price under advisement and where they are and just kind of hold on.
You'll get a ring on your little Omni devices, those for those who currently have one, which is, I think, all of you. Yeah.
I thought mine was broken.
Yours is, the one that's broken for you is the disguise thing.
Oh, I thought they were the same.
Nope, two different things.
I guess I'll pick mine up.
It is Zeke. He says, "Where are you guys? Where'd you head off to?"
We're in the capital at the moment.
Oh, you guys went down and dirty, huh?
Wait.
I think
Is it like...
more
Hold
up
on,
and
quick question.
clean.
Quick
Hold on,
question.
Kit. Hold on.
I just had a quick question about the watch.
Yeah, what about it?
Is it basically like it's on speakerphone?
It seems like the volume doesn't expand too far past you guys, so I wouldn't say you have to worry about her hearing
Okay,
it.
that's what I was worried about.
More up and clean than down and dirty, I believe.
Oh. Wow. Interesting. You guys wound up back there again.
Interesting, is it? Why would that be?
Severing our group, and it seems that little wolf boy came from there, if I remember correctly.
Looks around at the others.
Mm-hmm. As did the dragon and the...
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And technically the ghost, although he wasn't very much of a resident.
More of a basement squatter. Is there something going on?
Oh, I just figured you might need a little bit of a hand.
In what way exactly?
Well, you're in the capital. Sounds like things are getting a little bit complicated there, so, figure I do my best to help in the ways I can figure out how.
Can you wire us $5,000?
Let me check in with that kid. And you hear it go silent for a minute.
Really now?
I am never going to be able to use my thief tool, am I?
I can help you out with it.
Oof.
Nope.
He seems to be a little bit spooked that he's, a wolf, I guess, still. He's not really responsive to me at the moment, so he might open up to you guys. You guys seem to be a captivating crew.
Well, if you wish to put him on the line, I suppose we may speak to him. Though, are you saying this boy has $5,000 on hand he may wire us?
I'm not sure. Again, he's from the capital, so I'm only putting what things I can together here from what he's able to manage to letter out so far.
Seems like it would be taking advantage of the lad.
Well, I'm not trying to do it that way, but like I said, might be better to come from you guys. You charismatic lot seem to have a way with the young kids these days.
Well, do as you like then.
Well, that info is there if you need it. And he hangs up.
So he doesn't put the kid on the line? Okay.
Nope. It didn't seem like that was going to go through well with a natural one.
I thought you'd put him on top of the list, but whatever. Well,
Nope.
some other time, perhaps. Or if you wish to try out your scheme, boys.
Well, my idea would have to wait till night.
Well, we have all day, and there's a curfew. So that's a bit
Yeah,
of a complication.
But I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
So, you know the sewers that we sometimes go to?
Unfortunately.
I think they might go under the capital.
Yes, they do connect here as well.
So, we could sneak through the sewers and come up here during the middle of the night.
That is technically a possibility, yes.
It's a great one.
Though
And,
it could be
I'll help
the
me,
place
mate.
you are.
And sometimes I've helped me mates open doors without having to ram into things.
Yes, but with a curfew in place, you are aware that there will be heightened security throughout the entire city, right?
What's heightened?
More.
Oh, okay. That's why we make sure. That's why we kind of peek out and make sure nobody's looking.
Brilliant plan.
I don't know. He's got a point. We could just figure out, keep a lookout. Break in, be quick, get out. I mean, better than trying to
Well,
purchase a robot in broad daylight.
if your lot need to do any further, I don't know, reconnaissance inside the building, I can continue to distract the salesperson. Otherwise, I suppose we might as well leave.
I would actually like to try something.
Then Theodore will wander over to the salesperson and ask
Well, it would be
her-
outside.
Okay, well, I thought you wanted inside, but whatever.
We'll just say one slide over, like that.
Yeah. I would like to try to possibly find a bird of some type around the city. Near the shop.
Roll a perception check.
Perception coming up. 16.
Sure. I'll say you see like two birds on the ceiling, or roof, I guess I'll say. Ceiling.
Damn it, they're on the roof. That's a problem.
Looking for a snack.
I was able to see out of a rat's eye in the base. If I can touch one of these birds for a while, I can maybe get a bird's eye view. I might have funny.
Yeah.
I have no idea how your ability works.
No,
Okay.
I mean, hey, do you get it? Because it's a bird. It'll be seen through the eyes of the animal.
You know, it's funny. You have a bird. Boo boo doo boo.
Yeah,
The
but
DM is
not-
pinging
but
a bird for you.
No, I
You don't
know
want to
that.
get a child in trouble.
No, but the problem is it has to be an animal itself. It can't be
I
like
know,
a humanoid animal.
I'm just messing, but I did give you a hint.
Do we? Is there like any of these birds on the ground?
Nope.
Listen, that kid just hurt his arm trying to fly.
Yeah.
Well, my hint wasn't about this one. My hint was about this one.
Here we go.
The furry?
Yeah.
It's a furry.
I'm trying to use like my resources as a thing.
Oh, good. Makes sense.
So 0 pigeons, no sparrows or tits.
Nothing useful there.
Not so much as a finch.
Is there a park here?
In the capital? Well, not in this area, no.
Where's the closest like park then?
Probably, like, closer to the edges of the wall. So, like,
At
a
the very
real
least, it
distance
could fly
away.
towards there?
It would take a while.
I doubt it would. I doubt it flying would take less than an hour. If you guys want, we could try to do this. Guys,
Yeah, I'm listening.
we could try to
I'm
go
doing my best to give you guys hints. That's
Yeah,
the
I
way
know,
it is
Yeah.
around
but I'm
this.
also trying to use like my own resources and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun if we get to use, like, the spells and stuff that we're getting. Instead of constantly relying on a million NPCs.
So,
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, actually, can we retcon real quick? Because I just finished leveling up and I got a thing.
Okay.
what?
As Soleas is looking around for birds, Theodore sort of gives him a subtle tap on the elbow. And
Also, I'm gonna DC Venom.
you get sort of a
Oh.
weird crawly feeling across your skin that maybe nudges your head in potentially a slightly better direction. Cast guidance on you.
Ooh.
Roll a d4 and that. I'm pretty sure that won't help with like, because it seems like Tom isn't having any birds on the ground, but I can try.
Gotta be a pigeon somewhere.
Okay, I'll roll a
It's a
d4.
city.
A hand slowly reaches
Stop
down.
20.
Stop 20!
Is there any birds on the ground that I can freaking touch?
A rat,
No.
a cat, anything.
Fleetwood will hand some rations out from the hat. Like, you gotta lower them with these.
Okay. Can Fleetwood roll animal handling to possibly try to get them down?
I'm your hat!
Oh
If
yeah,
you
yeah,
want.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of my rations out and try to get the birds to go to the ground using the ration.
Alright, animal handling.
We're just feeding the
Happy
pigeons. We're just feeding the pigeons.
Does anybody want to try to assist me to possibly get advantage?
I tap your elbow again super subtly. You get another d4.
Okay. Ooh.
Aww.
Well, let's see what that D4 phosphor gets me.
Come on.
8.
Oh, the smell. The wind is just wafting the smell away. Just it's terrible weather you're having out here today. It's windy, surprisingly.
It's windy today.
Windy today.
How
You know what?
far
Something
away
just
are
occurred to
birds?
me. Just as a random stroke of inspiration. While we're around this robot shop, can I do an
Yeah.
Arcana sense?
Go for it.
Oh,
Oh,
You know what? Fuck it, I'll try Arcana as well.
dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
God, my rolls
Oh.
today.
What are we looking for? I can give it a shot.
We're not looking. We're sensing.
I flick my invisible elf ears.
ooh. Well, you sense two creatures in the capital, but they seem pretty distant away from where you're currently positioned. In the capital, at least.
Well,
Okay.
if I'm gonna waste more time until nightfall, I have a couple more leads potentially.
Well, I just thought
So-
one obvious thing might be if she was a creature, we could just recruit her.
Her
and then
herself,
she'd just be
no.
like- she would
But
just
there
be
does
like,
seem to be
"Ah, screw it, have
creatures
a robot."
in the capital.
Yes, you may
Soleas
have.
will ask Theodore, since he's never been here, is there like any park or something?
Oh yes, there's several. What are you looking for? Theatre in the green, or perhaps more of a woody walk?
Birds.
Birds?
Yeah. See, last night I was able to walk to see through a rat who was in the base through its eyes.
Well, there's one not too far off, with ponds that are pretty much constantly crowded with ducks, so if a duck would do you...
Yeah, probably.
Very well, follow me. And we'll twirl his cane around and start walking slowly.
So you're all heading to the park instead.
To find some duck.
Alright, since I'll have to look at my notes to see what creatures I was referring to.
Yep, ducks, pigeons, really any type of bird.
Careful if it's a swan. They can be dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do a swan.
Too high of a CR.
Too majestic to be
There-
Kitsune.
They're like kobolds. They're CR one and a half, but actually has skills that gives them a CR 20.
Indeed.
Alright, so you make your way to this pretty lovely park. It's quite a walk away from where you were. Tall trees, general like these small bridges and like waterways underneath. And everyone roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Yeah, I don't care.
Ooh, nice.
Love it.
You know what, Captain? This is interesting since you rolled the highest. As you come across these two pretty obvious-looking creatures, which I'll describe in just a moment, you spot a broken ship.
Yeah, let's go
But
find
what
out
about
about
the
that.
ducks?
I don't care about the ducks anymore.
And the two creatures seem to be near the ship, as if it's theirs, or in their possession. And the creatures themselves, one appears to be, a different type of bird creature. I don't have a specific bird in mind, but the other creatures No, but the other creature is quite more fascinating as it's a very poisonous-looking, goop monster-looking creature.
Oh, so we're recruiting a slime.
They'll be clocked in no time flat if we don't hurry this one.
But,
Is there anybody around staring at them, agog, possibly calling the police?
Seems like the park is pretty empty right now. It seems like they're the only two here with this ship at the moment.
Oh, lucky them.
so we can leave them alone for a little bit for now. Are there like ducks or like any type of animals here?
Yeah.
Okay. The Soleas is going to go near the animals and is going to ritual cast. Speak with animals.
Okay. Let's see.
You see Soleas kind of like making weird gestures and sort of walking like a duck a bit.
Whoa.
Quack, 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 quack.
You know, just for the funsies, I'll make it a duck. Random duck.
Hello, is anybody there?
Hey, what you looking at? This is our pond over here. Hey,
There's just two rows of ducks all staring at each other.
quacking here.
You got some fucking bread or something?
Excuse me, I would like
Nope.
to suggest, you possibly helping us. And you guys are seeing him, like, actually just talking to ducks.
Trust me, we're not surprised by this.
This is about what I expected.
What's in it for us? We're bottling over here.
I will go into my rations. I imagine some of the rations are, like, breadcrumbs and stuff like that.
Sure, whatever.
I'll pull out some and I'll say...
You do imagine that.
I'll tell him, like, I can offer you some food.
That seems pretty good.
Okay, now, I'll need you to come over to me and stand still for a bit.
Whatever you say, as the duck walks, or waddles, I should say.
Whatever you say, boss.
He then puts his hand on the duck's head and ritual casts beast sense for 10 minutes.
Saying goose.
This is a duck.
Yeah, I know. I'm making a joke, man. I'm trying here. It's late.
Yeah. He'll then tell him, because the duck can understand him, he just can't understand it. Because 10 minutes have passed. He'll tell the duck, okay, I'll need you to fly over near the entrance of the city towards a big robot store.
Okay, sounds complicated, but I sure can get it done.
Yeah, off we go. You wait for the duck to fly.
Okay, it starts flying in the opposite direction where you came from.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You mean in the direction we came from?
Oh, sorry.
Towards
Okay.
the direction we came from.
I thought he was like playing a trick on us. He was like, in the opposite direction of where you came from. Wait, what?
Okay, so as I am seeing this, and the problem is while this is happening. Yeah.
The wind. Are you seeing through your duck right now, currently?
Yeah.
The wind pushes the duck further north than you anticipate.
Oh my god.
Well, you tried.
Yeah, I tried. I just feel like this game doesn't want me to do shit.
Oh
the
boy.
dice be cruel.
Unfortunately, it was just a windy day.
I'll look if any of the other ducks are willing to do this.
There are 2 more ducks in the pond currently.
Ritual casting it again! Speak with animals!
Okay, this takes 20 minutes to try, and we've kind of got
30
a couple
minutes,
of
technically.
aliens. Okay, this takes 30
You guys can
minutes to
continue
try,
your
and-
thing.
Yeah, we might need to go talk to these guys.
Do you just want me to roll twice more and see the results?
Yeah.
Just to speed up this process? 1 and 2. Oh my god.
God!
Oh.
Lucky sevens.
Oh,
A pair of sevens. That's a good hand in poker.
I hate this.
I'm sorry.
I'm not blaming you. It's just,
So while he's doing that, I guess we walk over to the spaceship guys.
Yeah. The bird gawks up at you. Who's,
Somebody else take lead on this one. I'm kind of fading.
you guys want to call it here today? Leave the conversation for next time?
Yeah,
I'm
Somebody
fine
else
with
wants
that.
to take
I think
lead.
we're a little tapped out.
Okay.
Alright.
I will. Where's my recorder?
Oh, shit.
Just 30 seconds away from 2 minutes and 2 hours and 30 minutes. Alright.
Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, ooh, ooh.